Have you ever thought that you could shape your reality just with the force of your energy? Imagine being able to bring about your deepest wishes simply by where you place your focus. It may seem like fantasy, but actually ancient wisdom and today's science both uncover secrets of how to control energy to create quantum events in your life. So strap in and get ready for a trip that'll bend your mind as we reveal how to use the power within to bring to life the dreams you've always had. Imagine this. You're about to find the secret to changing your reality, all by moving your attention. Too good to be true? Let's begin with observation. Ever come across the phrase, "where attention goes, energy flows"? This isn't just a catchy saying. It's straight-up fact. When you channel your focus towards what you desire, you're paving the way for quantum happenings to unfold to your benefit. It's like tuning your radio to the desire's frequency and sending it into the universe. Now let's go a bit more in depth. Energy is like a river that should flow without blockage. When it's stopped up, that's when we start to feel bogged down. You know those times when everything seems to be going wrong? That's a case of energy getting stuck. But don't worry, this is where your intention comes in. We've got a couple of tools for direction: polar and non-polar attention. Polar focus attracts the things you want and repels those you don't. It's shifting your view to see every challenge as a hidden solution just waiting to be found. Then there's non-polar focus. It balances things out. It's the reset button of life. Now, onto manifestation. Wondered why thinking good thoughts works? That's because thoughts are powerful. When you focus on the positives, you're sending out signals that match the universe, bringing more good your way. But here's the twist. It's not all about just thinking happy thoughts. It's about reshaping your deep-rooted mind patterns to match your ambitions. And now, things get super interesting. We've evolved to prioritize staying safe over all else. Our basic instincts push us towards safety and away from risk and adjustment. But don't fret, because we're about to change that narrative dramatically and reprogram ourselves for triumph. Now let's delve into the maze of our habitual thought patterns. These keep us snared in cycles of dread, irritation, and vanity, and shape our reality often without us even noticing. Look around. What's dominating the news and our social feeds? Fear. It's all over, constantly coloring our worldview. Yet fear isn't the solitary player here. Rage and vanity also steer our decisions in powerful ways. Picture this. Folks are ready to go to the mat for things they hold dear. Although admirable, this deep commitment can make us blind to reality. Manipulating someone who's engulfed by rage or anxiety is easy, taking them towards certain decisions without their awareness. Fear, rage, pride, these become the locks that restrict us to a reality we might actually not wish for. Moving on to friendships, have you seen how some people keep attracting the same kind of partners? It's because they're not letting go of their painful histories. Hence, those past events dictate their future. They keep their focus on dodging old pain, unintentionally circling back into the same patterns. But here's where non-polar focus becomes useful. There's something most don't realize: attention can be good or bad. But life doesn't favor one over the other. It reflects what you dwell on, happy thoughts or sad ones alike. Lay it out with an example. Say you're up against a tough spot at work. Your perception is key. Zero in on the potential for personal growth. Boom, you're pulling positive energy and getting past barriers like a pro. But if you're stuck in a rut, expecting the worst, well, you're basically asking for more trouble. It's all about attraction. But wait, picture this. You face an unwelcome event, and rather than stressing or feeling down, you just let it be. No cheering, no negativity, just pure acceptance. And that situation, it loses its hold on you. It's as if it fades away and you keep moving forward. Here's the straight talk. We often pay too much attention to our past mistakes and fears. When something bad happens, what's our first move? We try to get away from it, true. But here's the thing. Fighting something makes it last. It's like pushing a boulder up a hill, tiring, and it just keeps rolling back. But don't lose hope, because you have the choice in how you see everything. It's like flipping a coin, positive or negative. It's totally your call. Once you get that, your options are limitless. So here's the plan. We mix sharp and broad focus to craft the existence we've always wanted. It's like blending peanut butter and chocolate. It's a perfect match. And when you stop fueling negative energy, room opens up for all the good stuff to rush in. Are you set to master your focus and really shape your reality? If yes, here are 3 steps to rule your focus and live out the dream life. First off, acceptance. Imagine you're down in the dumps, wondering how you'll ever get out. Step 1 is simply to admit it's happened. It sounds easy, right? But take it from me, acceptance is everything. It's like saying, this is happening, but I'm all right with it. You can't be in denial and acceptance at the same time. Acceptance undoes resistance. Think of it as flipping a switch, letting go of the negativity. And here's the cool part. Your goals and dreams are just beyond acceptance. You're not hoarding energy by resisting, you're just stopping it in its tracks. Your dreams are eager to show up. They're just waiting for you to clear the way. Let's start by fully accepting where you are now. Whatever you're up against, whatever is haunting you, imagine it's already happened and you're fine. You see, life goes on, even with challenges, and you're no longer scared about what might go wrong. Acceptance equals neutral attention. It's stepping back, watching without getting tangled up. It's recognizing what's really going on without sinking into fear and gloom. And let's face it, the present moment is beyond our control. It's fleeting, becoming the past, but we can define the next moment. It's about dropping our grip, quitting the compulsion to control it all. So let's agree, right now, we'll accept this moment, knowing it's a stepping stone to a brighter future. We'll stop trying to manage everything and focus on crafting what comes next. Because when we downplay our fears, we open the door to wonders. Ready to accept and unlock your dreams? If you nod yes, let's step forward together and watch as our worlds change right before our eyes. 2. Realizing that setbacks or problems might actually be a blessing in disguise. Every event that happens is neutral. Our perceptions and where we place our focus decide if we see it as good, bad, or neutral. So instead of instantly marking something as negative, why not consider how it might benefit us? How could this turn out positively? Let's consider those hidden blessings. Ever think that something that seems bad might have happened for a reason? It's like the universe's way of nudging us away from trouble. That bus you missed might have spared you from a bigger issue, and you know what? Maybe there's a lesson in there or a new direction that was meant for you. But it's tough to see, especially when you're dealing with fresh pain. That's where acceptance comes in handy. Once you've come to terms with what's happened, you can start to shift how you see it and look for the good that might come out of it. It's not simple. It takes time to find that neutral place where you can work past the hurt and spot the potential. But when you manage it, that's when you start getting somewhere, when every setback can start to look like a hidden chance. 3. Consistently steering our focus towards what we desire. Here's the scoop. When we're at peace with what is and accepting of it, our focus is free to pinpoint what we really want. It's like tapping into a powerful force within us, and nothing can block our path. This isn't just hopeful thinking, it's about owning your reality. Ancient cultures and spiritual teachings have talked about the importance of focus for ages. And now we're adding modern understanding to their wisdom. Let's go through it again. We kick off with non-polar focus, standing back and watching without placing judgment. Then we step into acceptance, acknowledging what's real right now. From there, we look for the upside-in challenges, the good that could be hiding in the tough times. And lastly, we engage in positive focus, concentrating on what we intend to bring about, moving attention away from what's holding us back and towards our dreams. It's like flicking a switch to reveal our full capacity. But remember, if you're feeling down today, it's all right. Let yourself feel it, accept it, and then adjust your attention to your desires. It's important to understand that pushing down feelings or dismissing them only builds more resistance down the line. So let's agree, starting now, we'll use this 3-step process and see how our lives change for the better. By accepting, redirecting, and choosing what we really want, we free up energy that was once stuck on fighting resistance. Remember, acceptance isn't about giving up, it's about seeing things clearly so you can move on with intention. It's about taking the worst and using it to fuel a change.